takes 2 days.
Yes.
Yeah, and then have it, and then
I will click the top block forward.
buy a scroll from the pool.
No, when you get back, Laura finds there is a letter on his desk.
You can always call me if you need help. Love, Moonseer.
The Archmage wishes to speak to you in his office.
I'm off. Bye.
But the magical conflux thing in
Yes,
the
just
forest.
buy a scroll and go and fix it. I mean, I'll be right there.
I don't know how to read scrolls, though.
Raphael. He sort of takes his hands and sort of teary-eyed. I need you to do this for me. I trust you with this. Only you. Would you really let the two ladies and Bollard go alone out in the dark forest without you to guide them?
Tears up a bit and like grabs like his hand, like he does it like the double handshake, you know. He says, "My friend, trust me with this. I will deliver them safe. Believe me." So blinks away a tear.
You guys are doomed.
Yeah. All right.
And then he certainly
I could leave this to no other.
Yes.
And he sort of quickly walks away like...
The motions are too much. Yes, Raphael will lead the expedition. After that,
Oh,
he'll lead
no.
the expedition.
Afterwards, he's like, oh, well, worked good.
Yeah, you deceitful bastard.
You know,
Well,
if the Archmage is like, if you need my help, you could just, ask me.
No, we
If you
do
ever
have that.
needed to spell anything, you could just... I have
If you have
telephone.
trivial little things that you need, like, do you need cleaning done? I can send my unseen servant. And maybe we could cook together, like a
It's like a...
sleepover.
Oh gosh,
Even-
I never had any
Bastard
friends.
do it. He has unseen servant.
All right.
Yes,
Please,
Laura
like-
will go to the Archmage, and the rest can buy a scroll, whatever they want to do.
God damn it.
If this meeting is long, I won't be back. If it isn't, then I will.
Look at him, he has feathers in his hair. What possibly could he be doing?
The magic charm. It's a headband. Do you know some of these magic items look ridiculous? Like, at level 10, we're gonna have all like fucking Chinese hats and like feathered coats and weird high-heeled boots and stuff.
so the Archmage calls you into his office.
Fashionable.
He has stolen all the feathers, but...
If he has, Raphael will have a thing or so to
we'll
say.
walk in.
I've been doing some research onto that thing you found.
Yes. What
It
have you found out?
is. Well, I managed to trace its origin.
Good.
I swear to God, if he says Nephis,
No.
okay, all right.
To be precise, it is as old as the Empire itself.
Oh, sort of frown slightly. Are you sure?
I'm fine with that then.
I am positive. From what I can tell, that box was actually made by the first Emperor.
Why?
Emperor Cot.
What purpose?
From what I know, it's a series of items he created. Now, this is not really something which is really even written. It's not even written in the Imperial Archives. I had to do a lot of digging for this. In some places, which the Emperors would rather I didn't do digging. But nonetheless, curiosity gets the better of me.
Smile slightly.
He hand waves. Anyway, it appears these are from a series of items which the first Emperor created, which he just dubbed Imperial Arms. Nonetheless, the item itself was a powerful device he made. The first Emperor was supposedly filled with almost limitless amounts of magic. So he formed many items from them, which eventually all got scattered when someone tried collecting all of them.
Counterintuitive.
It was quite problematic. They did not realize some of the items would not like to react with each other.
So what does it do? What's the
That
benefit?
item itself was designed as a way to block magic. It would almost infinitely absorb magic, and from what I can tell, has no limit to it. It will absorb magic nearly forever unless someone who knows how to opens it, in which case they can use all the magic it's absorbed from the last time it was opened.
Since the beginning of the Empire.
Well, that's presuming no one's opened it in the meantime. But other than that, it's a quite stable device from what I can tell, and near indestructible. People have just tried destroying it, and nothing succeeded so far.
So how would someone open it?
That I have not found yet. I haven't found any records. I'm going to keep searching though. Such an item is of great interest.
Yes, such a weapon could do great things in the right hands.
I also have the full name which it was dubbed by the Emperor. Imperial Arm Anbora, the Seal of Spells. Which does have an S on the end. I don't know why the copy-paste didn't do that.
What other Imperial arms are there? There was a sword, I believe.
There was a sword, which I'm not sure where it's gone now. It was held by the actual Halfling family for whatever reason.
Yes. I did think it was confiscated. Right back into the Imperial treasury.
But other than that, from what I found, there's also supposedly an item which can create a physical gate into the Imperial Plane, and even possibly have some control over it.
So bring everyone in.
To take anyone you wish to through. There's not much detail on them. Many of these items seem to be clouded in layers of secrecy that the Imperial family has never wanted let out. Possibly since they do not obtain it, they do not wish others to obtain it either.
Perhaps we could find a few more. They would shed light upon each other.
Possibly. A lot of the items were made, they were all made from the same source, the Emperor Cartelian.
Yes. Do you know of any
Well,
such a thing would be obtainable?
From what I can tell, the items if the items are lost, they sprat, such as one person I know tried throwing this box into the sea. A year later, it reappeared in someone's old magic shop. The items do not like being moved away from the Empire.
No. So they will be all be here somewhere.
Yes. Most notably, it seems none of them have been reported more than 5,000 miles from the capital. And generally, they seem to appear in very close proximities of the capital. They seem to like possibly the palace they're reacting to. I'm not 100% sure. But they seem to want to move towards the palace. The closer they get, it seems, well, the more of them they seem to be. The answer to the reason why there's two at least we know of, which is the sword and the box.
So if someone was holding this thing, would they be impervious to magic?
Holding it would not make you impervious unless you could find a way to increase its strength. It seems to have some kind of safeguard to prevent it just absorbing everything. If the safeguard was removed, it would just absorb everything it could reach. To what limit, I can't say. But in its current state, it's quite stable. Only be able to destroy anything it touches.
Destroy? Permanently?
Any magic item that touches it directly would probably be destroyed permanently, from what I can tell. All magic just drained, becoming a mundane item.
I see.
It seems it's not powerful enough to affect spells around it, though, from what I can tell. So if it's placed in an area such as, well, one example someone put it was an alarm area, the alarms kept running still.
All right then. That at least is helpful.
I'll keep searching, but this is what I know for now.
Thank you for the report then.
He hands you a copy of the notes.
I'll take them.
Yes, the box itself, though, from what I can tell, has never reacted without anyone being able to issue the correct command, so that at least says for its stability is quite high. I can't really tell you much else, though.
Yes, it's just finding out who used it and how. And I suppose try. Unless it always carries destructive results.
I guess it would depend on how it was used.
I suppose it would.
Release it wildly, it will cause problems. Release it in a contained way, it could possibly be harnessed.
Indeed. Very well then, there is much I must do.
He scrolls through a few papers. By the way, I believe the Empress knows exactly who supplied the gunpowder for that.
Oh. Who?
The greedy guildmaster.
I suppose his days are numbered then.
Yes, in the next meeting, I will bring this evidence forward to her which I've obtained. You see, I did some scrying of my own.
That's very good, very good. See if you can find out how the master of the dock district, what's his name, Ordell, is...
I haven't found any link to him yet. I scryed for quite a while.
They tend to do most of these things together, I think.
Though interestingly, he was in a meeting with a figure which, when I tried scrying on the two of them, the other figure's face was completely obscured. Hazed out. Impossible to get any detail of.
Very interesting.
It's protected in some way.
Do we have any idea who would be next in line for the district, the gold district?
Not right now, no. I can check up on predicted elections, though no one's really been keeping much track. It's not scheduled for quite a while.
When would the next meeting be?
The next meeting of the Empress?
Yes.
Well, judging, it would be, he thinks, a few days.
A few days? All right, then.
If I think about it, seem to consider a little bit. Actually, did Skype crash? Hello?
No?
No.
Okay. But I just heard all the static stuff and I was like, oh god.
Yeah, it's Manaka muting.
Actually, to consider, if I remember her dating, probably tomorrow at some point.
Tomorrow? Very well, then. They are getting close together.
Expected to get messy because the Empress is not happy about the damage done.
I suspect not. The Guildmaster signed his own death warrant with this. No wonder they were trying to blame the poor Stonehammer.
He hit it pretty well, remarkably. It just happened to be a case that I decided to check up on them, and I just happened to see a small sliver left on his bedside table.
Would you have any influence on the elections in the Gold District in any way? Any strange?
No, I get no say in the matter. Actually, none of us lords get any matter in any of the district elections. It's a specific rule.
So is Dad.
Exactly.
So is Dad.
So this, well, unofficially, maybe some people would...
I'm afraid I can't help in that way right now.
That's very well, then. Well, getting one of the corrupt people removed might actually stop some of all these explosions everywhere.
Hopefully it just doesn't get replaced with a worse one.
Exactly. That's what I was hoping to avoid.
As a nuke goes off in the forest north of the city.
Gunpowder nuke this damn person. You supplied gunpowder to blow up the king's thing.
Yeah, it's like, how dare you blow up the king's thing? By the way, what is that thing?
The king thing.
I can't tell you, Empress. What?
Anyway, anything you wish to speak to the Archmage about now?
What I could say. Well, another note. I have been thinking of expanding my business to this district.
Such could be arranged. We have a few vacant shop buildings near the port, actually.
Near the port? That would be perfect.
Yes, recently one of the shops had to close down. They created too much of a fireball hazard.
It's near the observatory, then, I assume.
Yes. Do you know where Varaday's exotic animals are?
I've been there, yes. So selling some basilisk eggs.
Yes, it's a Jace. Interesting. I believe I bought those.
Oh, well, I should have skipped the middleman then. I didn't know you were interested in such.
Some of my students wanted to conduct an experiment on them.
Very well then.
Yes, but a building adjacent to her area is for sale.
Huh. I'll take a look at that then. That might be just what I'm looking for. Just what I'm looking for. A slightly lower voice as he nods slowly. Yes. Well, with that, I suppose I should go prepare for the Empress's meeting.
Because remember, you don't need to be anywhere near, even if no matter where you are, she will get you.
It looks, yes, I know.
She can pull you into the plane, even if she cannot scry on you anymore.
But there's many things to get ready first. You should never be unprepared, I suppose. This is very important information. I thank you for telling me.
It's not a problem. If you find any more interesting items, please show me.
So I will.
They're always a good scholarly write-up.
perhaps if we do find a way to activate it, I will allow you to join us for it.
His old wrinkled face has probably the first time you've seen a smile from him.
Greedy, yes. Good. It's a joint effort, isn't it? Well, what's it about? Is this always a pleasure. I will speak to you more in the coming days.
Yeah, same to you.
I'll take his leave.
He mage hands the door shut.
Oh God, where's Zoe's dad?
Where is Zoe's dad?
Zoe's dad.
He's floating face
In the
down in the
gold
bathtub.
Tell you something, Zoe's dad.
He's in the gold district.
That was always dead.
Zoe's dad.
He's in the gold district.
I'm running. Somewhere in the bank, I believe.
No, he's in the gold district.
Yeah,
No.
that's in the bank.
Is that in the gold district?
The bank is in the gold.
Imperial Bank, right?
Oh,
hope
oh,
so.
then okay, sure.
Oh, it goes to the bank.
It's been some time.
So Laura arrives at the bank.
Currently goes to
The amount of security here, he forgot about how much is here. It's ridiculous amounts.
Yeah, sure.
There are blue cloaks at the front door.
Like he just wants to talk. Basically, you know, he needs to talk to the Lord Flores.
Lord Flores has not signed in for work for the last few weeks. I believe he's on a trip.
LP.
I'm not sure right now. Have you checked his manor?
God damn it, he never arrived here.
He did say he went to the. What was it?
He said he went to an inn.
Yeah.
Well, if we went to an inn, would it be
Victoria Inn, probably.
The fancy noble inn.
Yes, you would go to the Fancy Noble Inn. Ah, I met some lady here. I remember.
In fact, you see him on the balcony.
Oh, good. Laura hurriedly gestures. forward.
What did you do at the balcony? Get inside, you fool! You did get shot on the balcony.
Goes into. I think this district's like the one of the most policed almost.
Still.
Mhm.
Like, those silk boots did not cost you 100 gold pieces. Ouch, you vagrant.
How did Laurel get in then?
He's a Lord Mayor. Like gold, like silvery hooves. That's priceless.
I guess. They look at it as like, ugh.
I can't appraise that. I'll just go with it.
It looks fancy. That's what you need. Confidence.
Magical sort of deformities. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go to this guy. Sort of very sort of clearly worked up.
He waves you up to his office.
Yeah, he does.
Or
he's like got his own office there.
I think all the rooms here.
yeah, all the rooms are basically studio apartments.
Oh,
If you earn like 200,000 gold a day, then this is the place you go to be as an inn, right? You pay 100,000 gold a day for a room, and
It's a lovely place.
it's exaggerated, but you know, get the idea.
You're invited in.
It's a place where the
He seems to have a drink.
rich
He's
oil
having a
shines.
drink of wine right now. And scurrying over papers, a lot of papers.
preparation's going well. I hope.
Yes, I am validating everything you've said so far. So far, everything seems to be matching up.
So don't spend too much time. There's much to do. I have very safe intel that, for Lewis's voice a little bit, that in a few days, the Guildmaster Lorraine will perish at the hands of the Empress.
Oh.
Says, and it would be very much in our interest if you would be the next elected Guildmaster.
I will see what I will consider about that. Becoming Guildmaster is not something I expected, but I have a feeling I'll be spending a lot of my favors soon. It seems like.
Yes, earning a lot more. I can tell you that you would at least have the support of myself, North Side, South Side, and the Foreign Quarter.
Well, we have political support, but do we have the economic support from the district itself? We'll find out.
You're the bank.
Loans.
Exactly. Like, call in the loans. It's like, well, you want to have an extension?
Well, as it is, I'm sure many people owe you money, and if you were to ask for some of that money back,
You can only ask for so much, however. I don't
Indeed,
want to drive any of them bankrupt yet.
said no. Perhaps if they would vote for you, you wouldn't have to.
Seems like a slightly mean option for it.
Yes.
This is the Imperial City. I mean, and you're a banker.
Yes. It is, however, better than having to drive the new guildmaster out with pitchforks because he sealed the district under plague while it was dilapidating, ruined, breaking down to get as much out of it as he could before letting everyone else die. That happened when a new leader was selected in mine that we didn't ensure was capable. Right now there are forces out there willing to do whatever it takes to not only gain from their work, but to ruin whatever they're gaining from.
Can I have a diplomacy check?
Sure. Diplomacy check?
Yeah, the answer is yes. I can get it. One. It's not going to be a good one.
Nope.
Oh.
Plus 0, right?
He still seems slightly skeptical.
This is, understand there's a lot to undertake, but at least consider it. You're the only one I could imagine would be good for the job. Too many people here are greedy and willing to do way too much for the money. You seem like a good person. At least I believe, or choose to believe that you are.
He smiles a little bit. Looks at his papers.
I wanted to give you a head start.
Well, I will consider it. I will keep it in mind, though this is just more work for the platter.
Just hire someone else to do the actual work. That's what I did. That's why I slightly...
It's one option, I guess.
Again, it need only be temporary. Until this whole farce is dealt with. And the people of this city are once again safe. And young ladies can walk the night without fearing for guards appearing around them, dragging them away to a dark prison cell with the promise of killing under Traitor's Bay without a trial.
Oh.
But that no longer happens.
Oh, a safe city. Such a naive dream I found.
Yes, perhaps.
And so did your daughter find out.
But how, But how many need perish before we act?
We can act, but we can't solve everything here.
So say the people who thereby resolve themselves not to try.
It is certainly true. It's better than to try and have a small effect than not try at all.
Yes. I suppose that is how a man is measured.
I will definitely remember this.
Tuman says, besides, it might be more work, but as you can see, he sort of points to the papers, you might need the work. There's a lot to make back.
Lovingly so. Oh, it also seems like she sold my favorite piano.
Perhaps this would allow you, this position would allow you to track it down and buy it back with some of the salaries.
What about a piano?
His favorite piano has been sold.
What? No, not the piano.
You remember your dad's ability on the piano? He was really good.
That's probably how she learned to play a piano.
Besides, I'm sure the Empress would show quite a bit of favor to the person who was able to root out all this gunpowder and, well, safe to say, I think you have got the best chance of anyone. After all, you have allies in the right places. Also smiles. Allies who don't put a number on the favors they want to do for you. Thank your daughter for that.
Everyone has
You should be proud of her.
I am proud. I hope I can make her proud of this.
It's, oh, I'm sure. She is hard to please, I find. But, if you do your best, and if you do the right thing, I'm... Sort of, looks at him with a genuine smile. I'm sure she'll be proud. She worried for you a lot.
I can understand so.
Just, now I must go. There's much to do. I hope to have you as a colleague soon. Then leaves.
I don't think she's hard to please. Is she?
For a businessman banker, I believe she is.
Zoe?
It's like, this chocolate was bought with the money I extorted from the peasants when they couldn't pay. I don't think she would be happy.
It is made with the last honey of a burned down colony. I burned it down.
Now it's worth a lot more. Business, you know.
It is only business.
I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to take a quick break to go to the toilet.
Halldamir?
Laura will go to his shopping.
Halldamir!
That's alright, that's alright.
Halldamir!
That's alright.
Okay.
And this Empress is holding meetings all the goddamn time.
Can we go once I should run a meeting? No.
But this thing is a good thing, you know.
Can
But
certainly
what
be.
about Costello? What is he gonna do without Abbott?
What? Who? Oh, yeah. Well, he's gonna hopefully die so we can get someone else elected. Laura has a friend who owns a warehouse in there. Oh. Eric Havel, how would you like to be the Lord Mayor of the Docks? He's like, honestly, I'm not really sure about that.
You don't have to use it if you don't want to, Halldamir. I just wanted to do something while.
No, it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
What?
Haldamir's picture.
Yeah, it's the same as always.
No, it's not.
To me, it is.
Not for me.
Maybe you loved it a bit.
I have a cat on my lap and she's so heavy.
If we could get that guy, then we have a good swath here.
Evangelist. Flores.
If I then get a shop over there by the water,
I mean, if
connect
we
that to the network, and
if
then
we
can
get him replaced,
that's a big
then
step in the right
then
direction.
like the power balance has shifted.
Yeah, and suddenly we have 4 people
Yeah.
against his 3 people.
Yep.
And then there's like the wild card of the wizard who's just like, I don't really want to put my money on anyone. I don't want to play.
I'm a wizard.
You bribe him with that artifact.
Mm.
I mean, you can have it if
And he's gonna open it and
Kill
like,
the king, it's like-
ascend to godhood.
his eyes is shining. I am now
Well, if it's had.
Nethys.
I am magic incarnate. He's gonna be like the herald of Nethys. He becomes an energy being of like pure
He's
power.
also like Vivek, Morrowind,
Yeah.
like a light and a dark side.
Yeah.
Crescent.
I am back. Are you on a road trip?
a road trip.
Yeah.
Were you on a road
Yeah.
trip?
We're going back to the.
So we just take the box and we drain that whole thing into
Yeah.
it.
We could.
That would do, like load it up.
But we already left,
I
remember?
thought we were going to.
But you left already? I thought you were like waiting to see if I came back so you could go shopping. But
But you said to Raphael that he should handle the mission.
Yeah. You were like, go on without me.
Complete the mission.
And we all
Well,
left without you.
Malachi, you've only been gone a little bit longer than they would have been. You could probably catch up if you charge.
in, grab the box in like a bag, and then ride out.
The
Like-
mayor
like
of Northside
Gandalf with
Sean
leaves
just
in his Tirith.
the way out.
Yeah, you know, if you do full speed running every now and again, you'd probably catch up eventually.
Horse does it. I
I
don't.
do think that we should probably dispel it regardless. Dispel the focal
You want
point.
to drain it up?
I'd
Empty
say
the whole thing?
dispel the focal point
Irregardless.
first.
Well, the focal point won't exist if there's no energy, if there's no magic left.
No, I'm just saying, like, we just take that thing,
Yeah, we suck
put it
it
in the
up.
focal point, it sucks the whole thing up, like a
Okay.
sponge, and then we have it inside of it, and then that
Yeah.
should be a lot of damn power.
Yeah, we open that up and like
At some point, we can like blow up the whole palace
it's gonna be like
district.
casting mega flares. Like
Yeah, it's a flare spell inside of it. Oh, yo, everyone's dazzled. Oh no.
oh, I mean, obviously you're
So
not
so,
seeing the
da-
fancy mega flare, I guess.
so dazzled on a 100d6 mile radius,
Dazzled everyone in the world.
1000 d6 radius of miles.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
Okay,
what-
alright.
As
Shove the box.
a party, what do you do?
Screw it. Shove the box in there. Just take the box, put it in the focal point, done. Get
You're
out.
only saying yes because
Like
you're
I
both
said.
Laurel will basically catch up with you, like I guess, but like through the
Do you have the box in your backpack?
well,
Riff
yeah,
has learned
safely
too much.
kept away from himself. I want to touch that thing.
You're like surround it in cloth.
Yeah. Put in the horse saddleback and go.
Then eventually your charging ends. You find the decaying bodies. The
Good.
foam is still here,
What is Rivlin doing over there?
hiding.
Hiding from the blast radius, that is possible. Do you
Oh.
remember the last time I was like, yeah, this is far enough?
Last time it's an altar. This time it's a full magic reservoir.
Exactly. So I'm getting as far away as like everything will allow me.
On the way, by the way, Laura will tell you about what we found out. And the plan to make his father the new guildmaster, to help him recuperate his losses.
And that is why Riff
And gain
does-
political power, of course.
that is
Maybe you
why-
should have let Zoe talk to him about it then.
That's why Riff does
Yeah.
not want to
He
be.
comes back. I think the election is not something that takes like a day.
No.
Well, it takes quite a bit of time.
Hearing this box is full of all the power from possibly the beginning of the Empire, she does not want to be anywhere near it in case it opens and
Oh, boy,
explodes.
For
Suddenly
your
you
knowledge,
don't.
on the player location map where the picture is for it, you can now click it and it gets the actual name of it.
Okay.
So I guess Laura will take it and carry it.
Very well.
If yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you carry it.
All right then. It looks to be us.
I kind of want to be there to see if there's a spellcraft needed.
should we have
or-
like a rope around you so we can drag you out if you get
You have
knocked
to
out or
step up
something?
this thing. This is,
Like if there's a
looks
problem,
back.
you guys can shout.
you can sort of hear the Gregorian chanting, sort of at a distant. Epic music, such as
You can hear
"I
faint.
will always remember you."
No, don't do that.
He walks up to the
He
portal
likes.
thing.
Raphael salutes him.
Even as you approach, like the magic like just pulsating out, you can almost see like a little spark hit the box. Not clearly not draining it, but there's a little spark where the box is reacting, being so close.
Go closer. Basically, put it in the middle.
Very well. You put actually, it seems like the magical almost like film over it seems to suspend it in air. And as it does so, basically anyone who sees it, actually even people outside, so the massive magical like pillar outside, kind of stops.
What stops?
It kind of fades the pillar outside. Inside, what you see is basically, well, first thing, the floor cracks.
Oh crap!
Mhm.
Like breaking cracks,
Yes,
like falling down those kilometers.
Mhm.
not falling down the kilometers, but you see basically a massive crack do that.
Sure. Laurel takes flight.
Basically, you'll see cracks coming through this.
Hey!
Cracks come through this, and basically,
See ya.
for you, since both of you have spellcraft, what you basically notice though is you can basically see all that magic in there. It's flowing in there, probably faster than any 100 wizards could move magic. The box is just pulsating, glowing red and stopping red.
Fuck that shit.
And it just swallows up the magic.
Yeah. Time to apply my fireward gel to my hands so I can hold it, not letting it fall down into eternity without burning to death.
So, leave?
Another huge crack goes through the floor.
I would say Zoe leave.
Temporarily have resistance to fire as I hold it there, draining it all.
Let's get this on. Type 1, 100% opacity, just drawing this out a little better. The building begins to crack basically in every direction. You guys outside start seeing the cracks forming as well on the outside wall.
Rift just
So it's like either rift of
falling.
dead magic or something.
And then this goes on for a period of a few minutes. Anyone or you before you were tasting, and you can definitely taste the magic is fading away. Like the taste is getting very, very weak, very quickly. Basically, 10 minutes passes, and suddenly that massive ring collapses to the ground with a crashing sound.
Right.
Are you flying?
Yep.
Well, what you basically see as it crashes into the ground, the floor breaks under it, and it seems to fall down a massive, deep chamber, which seems to be completely empty and void and dark. On the other hand, you're now holding the box, which now seems to have stopped glowing. It does feel hot, but you've got the firewall gel.
Yeah. Which is actually probably right now it turned into the sort of thick paste that's sort of cracking and falling off. So he'll fly out.
Yeah, as you go outside, literally 5-6 seconds later, you can see all the cracks basically just absolutely splinter, and the whole building begins to crumble on itself.
Sort of drops the damn box
Basically becoming a pile of rubble.
into the cloth, sort of shaking his hands. The
You can see a tiny bit of steam off the box where it absorbs so much magic.
ceramic-like substance on his hands sort of falling off.